Hey spooky cats, welcome back to the channel. Tonight we're starting an investigation at one of Boston's most historic and haunted hotels,
the Omni Parker House.
My husband and I spent 2 nights here doing a paranormal investigation, and this video will cover part 1. Before we dive into the ghost hunt, let's explore a little bit of the hotel's fascinating history and its many ghost stories. The Omni Parker House opened its doors in 1855, built by Harvey Parker, and quickly became one of the most prestigious hotels in Boston. Over the years, the Parker House has seen an incredible array of famous guests, from literary legends like Charles Dickens, who actually performed his first reading of A Christmas Carol here in America, to John F. Kennedy, who famously proposed to Jacqueline Bouvier in the hotel's restaurant. Beyond its famous guests, the Omni Parker House is also tied to some iconic culinary history. Did you know the Boston cream pie and Parker House rolls were invented right here in the hotel's kitchens? But as rich as its history is, the Omni Parker House is equally known for its paranormal activity. Let's get into the spooky side of the Omni Parker House. This hotel is said to be one of the most haunted places in Boston, with ghostly sightings reported by both guests and staff for years. The most famous spirit said to haunt the halls is none other than Harvey Parker himself. People have seen his apparition, especially on the 10th floor, where he is known to ask guests if they're enjoying their stay, just like he did in life. There's also a story of the haunted mirror connected to Charles Dickens. During his stay, Dickens reportedly prepared for his readings in front of a large mirror, which still hangs in the hotel today. Guests claim to have seen his reflection in the mirror long after his death. And the infamous room 303, which had so much paranormal activity that the hotel eventually sealed it off and turned it into a storage closet. Guests staying near that area have reported strange noises and unsettling experiences. Sadly, we couldn't investigate room 303, but that doesn't mean we won't encounter some ghostly activity during our stay. I'm setting up for ghost hunting. Well, now it stops. Oh, nope. It won't stop. Maybe now? Nope. Interesting. Maybe I should try a different location in case something is affecting it. I'm at the Omni Parker. It is 7:47, and I'm just getting things ready.
Another thing I love about the Chick-fil-A chicken strips is that crispy breading. First bite is always without the sauce, and then you open up the sauce and you dip. The combination just works so well. Real customer paid for their testimonial.
It stopped now.
I'm engaged, and I'm getting married next April. If I hadn't done Invisalign,
Happens if I put it back in this neat window.
which is not how you want to feel going into your wedding day.
It's the 1990s in Oregon. For nearly 140 years,
Interesting.
rovers have swirled a gigantic 10-ton meteorite that was supposedly discovered back in the mid-1800s by a geologist.
I wonder if it's the air vent. You think the air vent would affect it?
The name, the Port Orford Palisade. So what's the truth behind the tales of this celestial stone?
Okay. So we can't keep it here. Because it's going to go nuts up. I'm going to assume that this air vent is somehow affecting it.
He compares the chemical composition of Evans Palisade with those of 3 others known to exist in the 1850s.
It stopped. So we're going to grab the other one. We're gonna.
It was possible that Dr. Evans.
This one's made of the same parts, just a different container.
Clark notes that Evans' sample is a near perfect match to another commonly known meteorite.
Stick it in the same spot.
The specimen that was brought back from Oregon, supposedly broken off or chipped off of this massive meteorite, was in fact a piece of a meteorite that had fallen in Chile back earlier in the 19th century. Small pieces of this
Something about the window?
were readily available for purchase in the 1850s. Clark theorizes that Dr. Evans never found a
So something about this window makes REM pods go off.
and then passed them off as a totally new find.
I don't know.
Roy Clark felt
So I guess we're not putting them here.
display
What
at the
is going
Meteorite
on?
Museum in Albuquerque, New Mexico.
So
It's a reminder of
this
the
one is now
mysterious
going off in
meteorite
this window where it wasn't going
who
off.
may have made it all up. The city of
The
Turin
cat
in
went off
Italy
just a few minutes
is home
ago.
to a structure that was, in the
It's not
late
going off
1800s,
now.
Europe's tallest brick building. Known as the Mole Antonelliana, it
Uh,
still towers more than 500 feet over the city.
Let's try.
Is an institution
Maybe.
dedicated to a very different culture.
Let's try somewhere else.
Museum of Oriental Art. Statue of a foreigner remains on display
going off
at the
again.
Museum of Oriental Art in Turin,
It
Italy.
just keeps going off randomly.
It recalls a questionable
You gotta understand,
in an out-of-control
it didn't go off once.
Nothing like it. Ever
Not
attempted
once.
before.
At the Conjuring house. Neither of them. And here, it won't stop going off. The little cat one. Interesting. I set up a time-lapse camera while we were gone exploring Boston. And if you look to the left, you can see that the cat REM pod keeps going off pretty much the entire time we're gone. It's constantly going off. So lots of things could be doing that. There could be a lot of EMF in that room because we do have a lot of things plugged in. There's a big TV. The Wi-Fi could be setting it off. Also, the staff of the hotel may be using walkie-talkies to communicate with each other. The interesting part about it is that it's just the cat, though. The other one, the one in the wood box, is not going off. So we know that walkie-talkies make both of them go off. So why is one going off and not the other if it's walkie-talkies doing it? My cat REM pod keeps going off until every time I go over to try and record it going off, then it just stops. So hopefully it went off while we were gone, because I had a time lapse on it. There it goes. It's been going non-stop. You gotta understand, they usually don't go off at all. Like the other one hasn't gone off at all. Something's making it go off. Hopefully a ghost. I've moved its location several times and it still keeps going off.
Brown hair.
I've got Ghost Tube open. Zach has Spirit
Recently.
Talker. And we've got the cat pod that won't stop. Now I did a time lapse while we were gone. I'm curious if it was going on and off while we were gone. Are you the one making the cat go off?
Always.
Every single time? Don't you get tired of it?
my body.
That's nice. Why did you think we wanted to know that? I was asking you about the cat REM pod and why you keep making it go off so much. Do you like the song? He's messing with it. He's making it scream. Well, we do want it to actually go off. Don't make it never go off.
We like investigators.
Cool. Oh. Are you making the cat go off?
The antenna's not even in it.
Hmm?
The antenna's not even in it yet.
Who's making it go off? We took a break from doing the REM pod and the ghost tube and so forth and decided to make some ghost photos. I do this because it's fun and because I'm a photographer, so I know how to do it. And I'm also hoping that maybe, just maybe, a real ghost will appear in the background. And that would be awesome if they did. Next, I used the thermal camera and just kind of looked at an area. It's sped up, that's why it's shaking so much. There was no sound at first, but at the end I got this. There we go. Can you stop making it go off? Well, it has stopped. But it was already stopping before I said that. Is anybody here? Who's playing with my cat REM pod?
Stories.
I gotta go turn this black light off. We'd waste that to battery. Sorry for the bad filming. Paying attention to what I'm doing. Wondering why the cat REM pod, after not going off at all, won't stop now. We're gonna be going to bed soon. We're gonna investigate a lot more tomorrow after a very good night's sleep. We'll get a little bit in. We'll have to turn the cat pod off because it won't stop. Are you the owner of the hotel that's playing with my cat REM pod? Is that beeping an indication of yes?
Next.
Make it beep if you're the owner of the hotel. I know you normally hang out on the 10th floor, they say. But I don't know.
Invoke.
What's wrong with the 5th floor? It finally stopped. I don't want to stop now. We're talking to you.
Someone's watching.
I was making some ghost photos Because I'm hoping as I make my fun ghost photos, maybe I'll see a actual ghost in the background laughing at me. Most likely. Who's here? Tell me your name. Who likes the cat REM pod?
Cat.
I like it too. It's adorable.
Move over.
The cat REM pod's going off. And Ghost Tube said, move over. There's plenty of room on the bed. Make that balloon, move that balloon so you can sit there.
Port.
There's a balloon on the bed. Move the balloon and you can sit there.
Please stop.
Stop what? Talking? Making ghost photos? What do you want me to stop? Can never keep the conversation going. I'm only gonna go for, because it is 10:49 p.m. at the Omni
Okay. House.
Omni Parker House. I'm going to bed at 11 because I'm dying after being up all night at the Conjuring house. So if you have anything to say, now's the time. And the cat REM pod starts going off again.
Give it back.
Give what back? The cat REM pod belongs to me. You can't have it. We made it. You have to make your own. Every time I try to film the cat REM pod, occasionally I get it, but it stops. It just stops.
Blessed.
Blessed.
Under.
Under.
Need help.
Need help. Well, here soon I'm going to set up the night vision camera and put it in motion detection mode. So if anything happens to move, it'll go off.
Pathetic.
Why is that pathetic?
Laugh.
You can make the balloon move. Make the cat go off. While I was making ghost photos, it wouldn't stop. Now that we're paying attention, it's decided to go completely silent. Some random words that don't make any sense.
Shelf.
Like shelf.
The noise was me.
Which noise? Which noise was you?
Danger.
Danger. Here at the Omni Parker, they say the 3rd floor and the 10th floor are the most haunted, especially room 303. That room was so
Iron Age.
that room was so haunted that they actually turned it into a supply closet because every guest that was stuck in there would complain. The 10th floor is where the owner, Harvey, I think his last name was Parker, but first name was definitely Harvey. He roams around up there on the 10th floor making sure stuff's getting done, so he's still working. Poor guy, never
Black
takes a
eyes.
break. Black eyes. There goes the cat. Karma. Well, hopefully tomorrow will be as active as today. Please do something. Maybe tonight we'll get some nice noises. We'll go around.
Recording.
Keep recording. I would love to, but I am exhausted. I will.
Lillian.
We will definitely record tomorrow. Okay? Is that alright with you? Well, you don't seem to have anything to say now.
Myself.
It is now 10:55. So we'll do thermal, we'll do EVP recordings.
Review.
We'll of course have our REM pads turned on, cat balls, motion detection. When we leave the room, I will have like speed video on. Time lapse. For some reason I keep forgetting that word. Probably because I need sleep. Alright, so we're gonna shut off for tonight. Hopefully sleep really, really well. And have an awesome day of ghost hunting at the Omni Parker Hotel tomorrow. Good night. Sometimes you'll see dust particles, or some people think they're orbs. There's a lot of them. I would only believe it was an orb if it looked like it was moving in an intelligent way and not just floating around in the air. But yeah, if you look at the top, you'll definitely see a lot of orbs. And occasionally, you'll actually see the balloon moving a little bit. So keep your eye on the balloon. It kind of wobbles back and forth. Now it could be the air conditioning wind doing it, but the air conditioner is way on the other side of the room and the bed is in front of it. So, but I'm not discounting that. The flashing and the changing, that is because I cut some scenes out of us going back and forth to the bathroom. I didn't think you needed to see that, so I cut that out. Anything else interesting? I think that was it. Except for there's a section I turned up louder because it sounds like a man talking. So listen out for that. It's interesting. It could be a TV from another room, but ours was definitely not on, so it wasn't our TV. But yeah, otherwise there were no bangs or clicks or anything to make us think that something was trying to wake us or keep us up. No ghosts. I was sad. I got it for a minute, but this cat ball keeps going off, even when we're not moving. Hopefully I'll catch it when it's doing it longer. So we slept in the room last night, went to bed about 11, and I didn't hear anything. No bumps, scraping, crying babies, no ghost stuff. What about you? Did you hear anything last night?
Nope.
Nope, I slept pretty good, thank goodness, because I needed it. I was exhausted. But yeah, no ghost sounds. Maybe tonight the night vision was going, so maybe it caught something during the night. There's a cat ball over there that keeps going off, but it could be us moving around. But it's gone off when we weren't moving around too, so not sure about that.